This is Lindsay again. It's Thursday, August 21st, 2025. I had forgotten to mention something in the other video. I got carried away talking about something that just happened and kind of went off topic. But so back to what happened the other day. So I went out there a couple days ago. I think it was on Tuesday morning, and there was somebody crouched behind my trash bin in the driveway, wearing all black. And when I opened the door, they got startled and tried to hide. And I heard they were making a lot of noise, okay? So I called the police. I was like, fuck this. I feel like I'm in my safety is in, danger. So I called the police, and in San Antonio, I just dialed 911, and they said, "What do you want, emergency or police?" I just said police. So I talked to the dispatcher lady, and I told her what was going on, so she said, "Okay, we'll send somebody out there." And I said, "Okay, well, they don't need to come in to knock on my door or anything. Just let them know so they can check it out. But I'm already doing the report with you on the phone, so there's no need for me to go talk to them, right?" And so whatever, I thought I made it clear that I don't need to, I'm in the middle of all this shit is done intentionally. Like I'm saying, with all the crap that they do to me, it's all done to see how I'm going to respond. If I'm going to respond, am I going to call the police? Am I going to ignore it? Because they're doing this stuff to scare me. Any time that there's a change in my life or my routine, which is my business, nobody has authority over what I do in my life and in my own fucking house, in my exercise routine and all that stuff. It's none of their fucking business. Okay, but these people, since they fucking gang stalk me every fucking where I go, and they flip out if I stop going, if I change my routine around, right? Or if I go to a different gym or go to a different hour, they fucking flip out. So they have to be, why? Because they have to send out new gang stalkers. Because these dumb fucking idiots doing this are getting paid by the fucking government to surveil and keep tabs on me for whatever goddamn reason. Okay, so anytime that there's a change in my schedule, which I make my own goddamn schedule. I don't need anybody to tell me how to make my schedule. So they go crazy. It makes them crazy because it throws them off. Because most people, when you think about it, they always tell somebody what they're going to do. Oh, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that, or they put it on their fucking Facebook or post it on their Instagram. Well, I'm here, and here's a photo, a selfie of me. You know how people are. They have to let everybody know every little thing they're doing. They want to take a selfie here, a selfie there, and look at, this is what people do. Okay, because they need to feel constantly like they're being validated. And I understand, I think people go through those phases in life where you need approval and validation from whether it be a stranger or a friend or family member. People are always seeking outside validation because they don't seem to find the validation within themselves. And the truth of the matter is all you need to do is find the validity within yourself, the Christ within, your belief in yourself. That's all you really need, is walk next to Christ. Silly and cliche as that sounds, it's inner soul magnetic. You find the peace within, and then it follows, okay? That's the trick. That's the key. Now, anyway, so I called the police. So she's like, she was being friendly, this woman. And so then I wait, and then I get some text message that's like basically almost like something from the police department. Well, we're really busy right now in a meeting, so we're going to have to delay your responding to your call. And I was like, okay, no big deal. It's already an hour or 30 minutes that already passed. I think the person left or whatever. I'm thinking, I don't feel threatened anymore. It was still dark out. Come on, what the fuck would you do if you walk out on your porch at 4 a.m, it's still dark outside, you're putting some trash in the fucking trash container, and there's a fucking stranger wearing all black, hiding behind, what would you do if clearly the man, as soon as he saw me, he tried to hide. He got startled and made a lot of noise. So what would you do? Most people would probably call the police or go get a fucking gun and shoot the person because they're intruding on your property. This man was on my property. And I have a goddamn, at that time I didn't have the fucking sign out there saying under 24-hour surveillance security, whatever cameras in use. I didn't have that. I'd put that thing away for a while, but I put it back up to deter these goddamn fucking stalker, fucking predator people. So anyway, I was like, oh shit, because all the crap that's been going on at that fucking drug dealing goddamn flop house next door, well, what the fuck, who knows who that was and what they were doing. They were probably trying to hurt me or do something to my car or God knows what, but they were on my property doing something near my trash container. Some man wearing all black with a hoodie, and I felt threatened. I felt scared. Or, come on, I live alone, I'm a female, and it kind of scared me. And I don't want to have to use a fucking weapon. I don't want to have to go that route. But if somebody threatens my life, that's, you need to have self-protection. But anyway, so, and by the way, I have a Second Amendment sticker on my car about, the right to bear arms, which is the Second Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, the right to bear arms. Well, yeah, I put that on my car, I don't know, because I like the fucking sticker, and I believe in the Constitution 100%, which nobody seems to care about in this day and age because of the goddamn Canaanite court system and whatnot. People, the Constitution pretty much is just null and void because of the fucking social communist goddamn government we live in. Nobody cares about individual rights, about sovereignty, about anything. They just care about fucking celebrities and stupid social communist propaganda shit that they and the fucking political Zionist agenda that they shove down your throat every goddamn where you go. And that's the mainstream media for you. That's the majority of Americans. Majority of people are just kind of dumb. They don't ask questions. They don't challenge anything. They just go along to get along, and they don't even bother to dissect anything or try to find answers. They just do as they're told. Typical order followers. Typical order followers following a script, and that's how they live their life to get their fucking paycheck and do the same. They don't even care about making a change in society, about informing others, about anything. They just are shallow, superficial people that have a scripted life, and that's why I'm a loner, because 98% of the people out there behave like that. That hive mind kind of order-following group of mentality that I just fucking hate. I can't fucking deal with that shit. I'm way too independent, creative-minded to tolerate that kind of fucking bullshit, especially when it comes to illegal surveillance and my property rights, my individual rights, my privacy rights. You better fuck off. You stay the fuck away from me. And don't fucking invade my rights. You don't have any goddamn authority over me. I don't give a fuck who the fuck you are. And that's my stance on that. And so, of course, these people fucking hate me because I don't fit in to their little fucking whatever the fuck it is you're supposed to fit into. I don't, and I never have, and I never will. So the police never showed up or whatever. And then I get another text message saying, would you please do a survey about your experience with the police? And I was like, well, no, I'm not going to fucking do a survey because they never fucking showed up. Or if they did show up, I was already fucking goddamn out the fucking door and gone. So I don't know what became of that man who was crouched behind my goddamn dumpster in the driveway doing whatever the fuck it was he was doing. Probably some drug addict or whatever. I don't know. But it was a threat. I felt threatened. It was scary. Okay? So I called the police. Like I said, I shouldn't have called the police because what the fuck are they going to do? The thing is when you call the police after something's already happened, there's not a lot they can do. And since nothing really happened, I just wanted to alert them. I thought I could do the report on the phone. I didn't think but apparently, I guess when you call the police to report something like that, you have to do it in person. But even when you do that, they don't even fucking pay attention, or they don't even write anything down half the time. So it's almost like it's a fucking joke to deal with the police. I realize it's just worthless. You'd even call them sometimes, unless you're a fucking Freemason, which I'm not. I don't know. They're part of some kind of cult, satanic, Freemasonic something, and I'm not whatever. So I'm not one of them. So they only respond to people who are part of their cult, I suppose. I don't know. So it seems, but they certainly fucking hate me, and I honestly don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't need authority. I'm just saying they're good for certain things, obviously, but they don't. But they know how to overstep their boundaries, and a lot of those people that work in those kinds of jobs that are government. They abuse their authority, and they're just bullies, and they're just arrogant, stuck-up, narcissist psychopaths with a badge, and some of them, and they're very arrogant, and they're very entitled, and I honestly feel very uncomfortable around some people like that. I've already been around enough of those throughout my life, and they've got that kind of mentality where they want to control, and they're in control of everybody and everything, and they can't handle not being in control of people or situations. That's how some of them behave. Not all of them, but I've seen my share of that kind of behavior, and I quite honestly don't like to be around it. It just is, it's too much of a I'm too much of a challenge for them, and I butt heads with these people because I can think for myself. I'm not interested. I'm not a fucking cop. I'm not a private investigator. I'm sure as a fuck not working for the police. And I've already discussed that before, my experiences with the Houston Police Department, with trying to get a job and all that shit years ago, which was a big mistake because I realized that's not my calling, it's not who I am, and it will never be who I am because I'm not a Satanist. And I don't know, but some of these people seem to be practicing some kind of weird Satanist shit that I just don't want to get involved with. I don't like that. I'm not polyamorous. I'm not a pimp. Well, obviously I'm not a pimp. I'm not a prostitute. I'm not a fucking ass kisser. I don't fucking kiss ass to get things. I'm honest. I speak the truth. And if that's what people want to do to get ahead and jump ahead of people and stomp all over people, go right the fuck ahead because I'll be watching from the sidelines. I don't want to have anything to fucking do with that shit. So there. So anyway, the police never fucking showed up, but I kept getting, all throughout the day, I kept getting these text messages from the San Antonio Police Department. So finally I just had to fucking block it. Because I was like, what the fuck is, they kept asking me to do a survey or something. And I'm like, oh, this is just fucking crazy. Go to some website and do some goddamn survey. So I just ignored it or blocked it. And so then the next day, there's all of a sudden, big Texas construction company, big Texas contractors, some trucks out there in a one of those fucking, whatever they're called, a tractor, bobcat tractor thing. And they're doing something at that house next door, that drug dealer house where that drug dealer hangs out. So that fucking snitch, whatever, hangs out. The drug dealer, pimp, whatever the fuck it is he does, spy. He's always watching me, seems like, or was for a long time. There are these people doing something crap, and I was like, I think I'm not going to respond to this stuff. I don't know what. And then I found a lottery. There was a lottery, Texas lottery card in my yard, in my driveway, but they had not been scratched off, but the very bottom had already been scratched off. So I was like, okay, I guess this just blew in the wind in my yard once again, just by magic, just blowing in the wind. It ends up in my driveway, just like all this shit always ends up in my fucking yard, crap from their house or whatever, just blowing in the wind. But there's not a lot of wind lately, so I believe that these people place these things in my yard, on my property, to get me to react. I took the lottery ticket, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll play it, but I guess why? Because apparently somebody already... It's a non-win. I guess it's obviously a non-winning card or whatever. They had already scratched off the very bottom part of it, where I guess, instead of playing the fucking game, and wasting all your time doing that shit, if you don't have the patience to do that, you just scratch off the very bottom and take it to see if it's a winning ticket. Well, I don't have the patience to do that shit. I don't play the lottery. I never buy lottery tickets. Ever. Once in a blue moon, I'll buy a lottery ticket and a scratch-off ticket, but it's just a waste of fucking money to me. I never win the lottery. I don't think I'll ever win you never know, but you know what? So that happened. The Texas big Texas contractors, they were here yesterday, right? Or for the past couple days, doing something at that house. They're making a bunch of noise. I was out there in the backyard eating lunch the other day, and they're making a big fucking ruckus, a bunch of fucking noise. Of course, so I'm always distracted with noise campaign shit. Can't ever just have a peaceful day without some goddamn fucking noise going on, or people all over the fucking causing commotion. And so I feel like now that, since I stay home and do some of my routine here at home, my exercise, and then go to the gym, which I've been doing for a long time anyway, they have to make sure they've got people watching me all the fucking time. This is what they do because they're surveilling everything I do. Okay? That's what the fucking government does. They have to fucking keep illegal surveillance on people. And, which is all done by design to keep me fucking paranoid or to keep me, constantly under stress, feeling like, this is what they did. This is what these evil people do to drive you to suicide or to have an accident or whatever. And it's just fucking Freemasonic goddamn government fucking perverts and their stupid little fucking cunt whore bitches that work for them, for these goddamn fucking government agencies that fucking harass people. Now you leave me the fuck alone. I'm not doing anything to anybody. I'm not bothering anybody. Mind your own fucking business. Stay the fuck out of my personal life is my message. I can't believe that I've had to go through this shit with all this fucking obvious surveillance for this long. And then the shit at the fucking gym that I go through for so long. It's enough already. Enough of this shit. Enough of this abuse. I wish I had a really good attorney, a criminal defense attorney, to fight these motherfuckers and sue the shit out of them and get compensated for the rest of my life for restitution, all the fucking damages that they've inflicted in my life. I ought to get paid a lot of fucking money so I can relocate, get the fuck out of here, and live a better life that I would like to have. Okay, that's what I want. That's what I hope to happen one day, and I'll keep on aiming for that because I don't want to be stuck in this goddamn fucking shitty fucking place where a fucking suicide happened in this house and all the fucking toxic shit. I just don't want to be here. I don't. I like having a roof over my head. I like living alone, and I like my independence. But other than that, I don't want to be in this city, and I don't want to be here anymore at all in this neighborhood or this city, at least around here. I just don't. I don't. I've been here for too long. It's time to get out. Move, relocate. I need to relocate. I really would like to relocate to another state, to another city, but then again, until I get the rest of my inheritance that they fucking stole, I cannot do that because I don't have enough money, my own fucking money that they stole and that they're controlling. That they fucking stole my money, and I want my money now so that I can get the fuck out of here. Hire a mover, get my stuff, pick out where I want to live, and get the fuck out. And get out of this goddamn city, away from all these fucking toxic people. Because I don't have one single friend here, not one. Not one fucking friend. And you know what? I don't need any friends, but I don't trust one single person in the whole fucking city. Not one. Not one at all. Which, who gives a shit anyway? I don't care, but I definitely want to get out of San Antonio. Like I said, they do their fucking gang stalking shit, giving me the smear campaign crap at the fucking gym. But it just depends on what gym. They treat me differently according to where I am, and some people are. I just ignore all these fucking people. It doesn't even you don't even bother smiling at them because they take that as offensively as well. You just fucking ignore them. That's all you can do, because there's no point in even don't even try to fucking talk to them. Or because they just, they'll hold that against you at some point as well. So it's just like, whatever. I'm used to I don't have any support whatsoever. I never have the whole time I've lived here. It's just a bunch of fucking fake opportunist people that have used me, stabbed me in the fucking back, stolen from me, lied to me, exploited me sexually or financially and whatnot. And you know what? Fuck all you. Fuck people that have done that. You people are bad, evil shits. And one day, when you need somebody, they're not going to be there for you. Okay? I try to be a real friend to people, and they stomp the shit all over you and shit all over you. They're just horrible. You give shit. You give your time, your energy, things to people, and they just take advantage. They just fucking take advantage. Because usually they're fucking coke addicts or sex addicts or whatever the fuck it is. Total fucking narcissistic shit fucks trying to get a good image with their fucking bullshit, stupid fucking superficial lifestyle. These people make me sick, people that behave like that. They treat you like you're nobody because you don't, I hate being around those kinds of people. I like people who are honest, people who are genuine, and not some fucking scripted idiots trying to get attention. But that's all you see around this guy, especially when they see me, they try to do a dumb act or get my attention, go out of their way to do shit to get me to react. I don't give a fuck. Are you some fucking wannabe actor? What the fuck do you want? Get the fuck away from me. I'm not getting fucking paid to, you're fishing for a fucking compliment or what the fuck, It's fucking horrible to go through this. Every fucking day. Stalked in the store, stalked and followed by everybody. Harassed in public, monitored like I'm some kind of a goddamn criminal on the run, by the fucking dumbass, stupid fucking FBI, whatever the fuck government dumb fucks are doing this. So it's exhausting, living is just fucking exhausting. And so they obviously want you to commit suicide because it's easier for them when a targeted individual just commits suicide. There's one less person to have to fucking deal with because they see you as nothing. I'm a somebody and I have a life to live, and fuck you. Okay? Fuck you and your little scripted fucking fake ass bullshit. Shove it up your fucking asses, goddammit. Because I have every goddamn right to be here, so fuck you. I have the right to live my life without being told by people what the fuck I can make up my own mind in this fucking YouTube crap catering to, these stupid fucking ads that are just fucking annoying as shit. Mind your own fucking business. Stop monitoring me and my use on the computer. I don't need my entire life invaded by these goddamn stupid people. You see why I'm antisocial? You see why I don't like people? I wonder why that is. Gee, I can't imagine why. Most people I fucking hate. I just don't like. I don't fucking care. I'm not interested. Let's just put it that way. I'm not interested, and I'm not going to play like I am. And they sit there and do this shit, trying to be discreet, keeping tabs on me, using, oh, really? If you have a question, why don't you just ask me the question instead of reporting it to your little fucking cell phone stupid app of gang stalking shit, whatever the fuck it is you're doing. And so this morning, as I'm leaving the house, there's black cars parked out in the driveway of that house. Oh, okay, there's like a black pickup truck, and then there's a black some other sedan car parked behind that. So all day long, I don't know what the fuck they're doing there, and I don't give a shit, but they're monitoring me at that house next door. And then I get some email the other day about from Dr. Wang, something about targeted individuals are oblivious to the fact that they're being hit with EMF waves and directed energy weapons, and there's nothing they can do about it. I got that email 3 times in a row from some fake ass fucking whatever, somebody named Dr. Wang, somebody claiming to have all these fucking credentials, claiming to be some expert on targeted individual shit. You're a fucking perp, dude. You're a fucking perp. I don't have any EMF waves directed at my fucking house. I don't have V2K. Okay, I believe that exists, but I don't think I'm a victim. I believe my water is poisoned when I take a shower and bath. They put something in my fucking water, but I don't believe I'm being attacked by goddamn fucking microwave weapons or voice to skull. So don't put thoughts in my mind that aren't fucking there. Okay? Don't fucking do that, because that just makes a person look even more fucking delusional and crazy. And then they're calling me delusional and schizophrenic. It's called induced paranoia in schizophrenia, when fucking society is doing shit to make you to react to it. Okay, I'm paranoid means being aware. You idiots, with your fucking little DSM bullshit crap. The police. The reason you shouldn't call the goddamn police about anything is because they are very 100% aware of targeted individuals. They're actively participating in this stuff. They know good and well what it is and what they're doing. They're involved with it. So you can't trust the police. You can't trust anybody. You really can't, except yourself and God. If you have God, if you're lucky enough to have God by your side and you're still alive, and that's all you have. Because at the end of the day, you don't have any friends. It's just God and you and your path, and that's it. And these motherfuckers are trying to destroy everything about your life, about what makes you, what makes you unique. Everything about your blueprint, they want to fucking take it. Well, fuck you. Shove your, go Go live your own fucking life. Figure it out like I had to do. I didn't have anybody holding my hand and telling me what to do or helping me out at all. Quite the contrary. Quite the contrary. So I survive. I take one day at a time. And if you don't fucking like that, I don't give a fucking shit. It's not my fucking problem. I'm not here to fucking people please or fucking put a fucking fake smile on my face and kiss the ass of a bunch of fucking dumb fucks in the community that have stolen my fucking inheritance.